guys, I'm Leila. So today we have a showcase, a duo team running Sand Devil's Necropolis. This is courtesy of Bront. Thank you very much. I'm going to have Bront's details down below. Make sure you guys toss him a follow on Twitch. Basically, the duo is going to be Godseeker and a DPS. For the sake of this showcase, it's going to be Godseeker Chronom. And it's going to be Godseeker and Walking Tomb Drang. But obviously you could use Ninja, you could use Sacia. There's other DPS options as well too. So let's start with Godseeker. You're going to see Godseeker is in Regen, and she's also going to be in some Immortal is what you're going to see here with her. For her stats, she's at 67,500 HP, 2,200 attack, 3,500 on the defense, 241 on the speed. You know, we're not too concerned obviously about the crit rate, crit damage. That's not why she's there. 208 on the resistance and 181 on the accuracy. I want to say her books, she actually is fully booked, you guys. For this, she's fully booked. I know for a lot of these Sand Devil Necropolis teams for the revives, you're supposed to try to get yourself down to like, you know, they tell you not to fully book your champs, right? So in this case, fully booking her puts her at 4 turns. So that works out fine. And for her mastery, she's not fully mastered, but you are going to see she's down the defense and the sport with her T6 being Elixir of Life for the max HP. Okay. So that's going to be Godseeker. Next, we're going to go to Chronom. So Chronom was the referral champ. You're going to see Chronom is in Regen, and it looks like he's also in Resilience. So it's going to be important that the DPS is in Regen so they don't die too quickly. 55,000 HP, 2,800 on the attack, 2,200 on the defense. Speed is going to be 237. You know, same thing. We're not too concerned with this here, right? He's replacing his HP burns. 163 on the resistance and 471 on the accuracy. For skills, he is fully booked. I know Twitch chats ask if he's fully booked. He is. And then for his masteries, we have actually him down the offense and the support. What you don't see behind me is we have Methodical, we have Killstreak, and then we have Helm Smasher as his T6. And then the last one for the sake of the showcase is going to be Walking Tomb Drang, who was a fusion champ, if you guys remember. So Walking Tomb, we have him in Regen and Immortal. Remember, we have to keep these guys in Regen because we need to make sure that we know when they're going to drop. Yeah, don't use War Master, guys. So Bront is saying do not use War Master. All right. For Walking Tomb, again, he's an HP champ. So look at that. He's at 94,000. Attack is going to be 1,800. A defense is at almost 2,700. 218 speed. Again, not too concerned with this here. Resistance 233 and 110 on the accuracy. So he's fully booked, and he does have a blessing. So he actually has smite. He's got the brimstone blessing. It's going to be a little bit more. And we said not to use War Master. So with that, Bront apologizes. Make sure your DPS doesn't have War Master. He switches to something else. But it's still going to be just fine. They're going to be fine. What you don't see behind me too is we have Methodical, and we also have Killstreak. So we apologize ahead of time that he said that. All right, guys, so those are basically, you know, the 3 champs that we're going to be highlighting today. Is it's going to be Godseeker plus the other 2 DPS. So if you're not able to use Ninja, there are definitely other options. Again, it's just going to be really, really important that you have them in Regen and that you speed to them properly. So let's head into Sand Devil 19. All right, guys, here we are. We're in Sand Devil stage 19, and we're going to start off with Godseeker and Chronom, and you are going to see there is a bit of a team preset. So let's take a look at this. Godseeker is going to stay the way that she is. It's really going to be the DPS champs that are going to have some presets. So with Chronom, we're going to have him start with his Blazing Zephyr, which is the AoE HP burn, and then his A2, which would be Berserker's Delight, which hits 3 times HP burn. Easy, right? So again, remember with this boss, there's literally only 1 stage, and this is going to be on full auto. So this is going to be a duo Godseeker and Chronom. All right, come in for the revive. And we know that a lot of times that's exactly what's going to happen is you're going to get wiped out right in the beginning, and then you just have to pop yourself right back up. And that's what we got with Godseeker and Chronom here. Boop, boop. Look at that. Popping right up like daisies. So a duo with Godseeker. And of course, there's other options too, like Ninja's a really good option. The reason why we're not using Ninja in here is Bront does have Ninja. He's using him in a lot of different areas. He just didn't tune him for this in particular. But yeah, of course, Ninja's going to work as well. Yep, Godseeker revives herself. So she needs to be in the lead. And then what happens is then she revives the DPS and resets the abilities. That's basically the strat that's happening in here with the duo. Like I said, there's other options too. So right now we're running Chronom. If you guys forgot who Chronom was, Chronom is the referral champ. So because not everybody has Chronom, that's also why I have Tomb Drang, Walking Tomb Drang, because he was a fusion and I'm thinking, you know, more people might have him too. Or like I said, Ninja works too. Yes, and also pointing out that the DPS needs to be in region so they don't die too soon and eat up the revive. We don't want that. That's where the speed tuning and the regen really come into play, and then making sure you have the appropriate amount of HP. Boop. There we go. And 19's a good stage too. I think it's the first stage you could start getting the big oils, right? Because here's the thing is these... Yeah, this could work on other stages as well too. This works on other stages as well too. It's just what ends up happening is it's a general consensus that this dungeon costs too much energy to really be viable to want to farm it. So a lot of people aren't really bothering. If you could do lower stages, you just do some lower stages, you know, if you want to get some oils. Yeah, so Bront is saying if they were faster, they could do 24, but he doesn't exactly have the gear yet. So again, you might as well just chill in 19. If 19 works, just stay in 19. But I'd love to know, guys. Leave me some comments. Are you guys running Sand Devil? Are you just ignoring it? Are you not bothering? You know, and then if you're not running it, are you not running it because you think it is too energy intensive? Are you not running it because you don't have the champs and the gear? Are you not running it because you're just, I don't know, you're tired of all the dungeons? You know, I would love to know what your reasonings are. At this time, you run 11. Yeah, Godseeker needs to be faster than the boss for that to work. And the DPS should be around 20 speed away from Godseeker. Yep. Yeah, so I'm doing this live on stream. For those of you guys watching this on YouTube, I'm doing this live on Twitch, and people are saying how there's other priorities for them in the game. The cost-benefit ratio doesn't work out, haven't had the time. So it seems like most people kind of really aren't. So I was just curious how you guys were running with us, you know. So busy with everything else, got stuck at 11 and haven't bothered to run since. It costs too much energy to make yourself feel bad about ruining a good piece of gear. So what we will do is, again, we'll hit 19. Oh, it's actually not the first one that you get the oils, but it's the first one you could get the 2 to 3, right? Just looking at this is that it's 1 to 2. This is where you could start getting the 2 to 3 on the big ones. So might as well. And then the next team that we have is going to be Walking Tomb Drang. So same thing, Godseeker stays how she is and she's in lead. So with him, we're going to shut off his Death's Balance, which is equalizing HP of allies. We don't want to touch that. And we're going to do his Exalted Pyre, which is the AoE HP burn cannot be resisted. Now, again, the reason why we have this is because not everybody has a Chronom. So here's just another example, another champ. All right, so they get wiped and then she just boop, pops right back up. Yeah, Chronom's also a good affinity for this. Walking Tomb's the same affinity here, so there's kind of no extra benefit or anything, right? But obviously Ninja's magic affinity. We know he's magical. Ninja is magic affinity, so he's strong here as well too. Acresia, I see people talk about Acresia. You're not running at the moment because you need the energy for the fusion. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is I know that the fusion is going on. So there are some people not bothering with some of this stuff because they're working on the fusion instead. And that's why I was asking what you guys are doing, you know? Yeah, Drang is going to be easier to build because he's an HP champ as well too. Needs to be in regen. But he is going to be slower than Chronom or Ninja. So this will be a bit slower. What did we have on the last run with Chronom? It was like 4.5 minutes, right? Boop! And she pops him right back up. Boop. Okay. So we're almost at 2 minutes. It's a cheesy strat. It is. It's a little cheesy, but it works. But it works. If you guys remember, we were showing off like the solo rotos. Like there's all kinds of fun things here. We need more space for gear. That is true. There's so many sets. No way of collecting all of them. Yeah, the only thing you can do is gear your champs. That's really it, right? That's kind of it. Putting gear on champs. That's it. Frees up space. Yep, Cecilia is another option. I know people are asking different DPS options. Yeah, of course. And then looking at affinity too. Gotta love a good cheese. You have a free-to-play 1 minute 11 farm. Like I said, okay, we could do that. We'll do that too. A little bonus. Bront has a free-to-play 1 minute stage 11. Okay, we'll do that one as well. Actually, is this run gonna be faster than the first one? The first one was like 4.5 minutes. Or is it gonna be close? That's interesting. Free to play. Yeah, all right, guys. I should probably, I should mention Bront is saying that, but it's in quotes, free to play. Free to play, by the way. Yeah, it's the RNG. You've seen it take 6 minutes. So Bront is saying this run has taken 6 minutes on RNG as well, too. But again, I mean, basically all of Raid is based on RNG, right? Nothing usual there. All right, there it is. 3:49. Ooh, that's a new best time. How about that? Congratulations, new best time on 19. All right, so we have a little bonus. Bront says stage 11. No, I hit stage 11. There we go, stage 11. He's got a 1 minute farm here. He says free to play. Trolls. The whole lot of them. Did you guys see this team? That is clearly not free to play. Speaking of rotos, here we go. We have Elva. Two rotos. I would love to know, guys. What do you call more than one rotos? I call them, they're just bros, right? Rotatos. Venus. Gaius the Gleeful. All right. Let's look at this preset. I know this is so free to play. Elva, Sprouting Season. Revive an ally, increase defense, increase attack. Rotos, we have them start with a Vitality Plunder, destroys max HP and defeated destruction. Rotos 1 and 2 are the same. Rotais. I actually have 2 Rotatos as well. For Gaius, we're shutting off his Explosive Wit, but we already do Jester's Remedy, which is AoE Sleep. It's good, we want to sleep with this guy, right? And Venus, we're keeping her as she is. Auto on 11. Here we go. Let's go. I was just saying that on some of these stages, Rotos kind of just solos it. Rotatos? Rotinis? What do we call multiple Rotos? Rotinis? Like the pasta? Rotini? Oh my goodness. Boop, and he's asleep. Rotatos, rotinis. Hi, Critical. You guys are so funny. Solo Rotos OP. Yeah, that was actually a really fun video. That's kind of what I've been messing around with too, Rotatos. I actually forgot where I got. I can see on my main account afterwards. I was just doing something fun. Not really taking this very seriously. I mean, it is me after all. Okay. All right, and there you have it. Bront, thank you so much for the showcase, guys. I am gonna have a link down below to his Twitch channel. Make sure you toss him a follow. He does all kinds of fun things like this. So we did the duo Godseeker with the DPS on the Sand Devil stage 19. So you guys see how the duo works. And then also here we have is stage 11. Bront, thank you so much for the showcase, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me some comments down below, and thank you. Trolls. The whole lot of them. Did you guys see this team? That is clearly not free to play. Hey, check out some more videos up here in the playlist in the top right.